Hey, this is Mark Henry, author of Dancing with Energy, Healing, Magic, and Mysticism, here to talk to you more about the occult and the paranormal. Well, today I'm going to be talking about a book review, The 72 Sigils of Power by Zanna Blaise. Now, this is a book from the Gallery of Magic series. Before I begin, I just wanted to remind you that I've just released a new attunement in my Etsy attunement store. So if you are interested in leveling up your life, enhancing your magic, then this is the thing for you. In particular, the Genius of Protection attunement is about protecting yourself from bad luck, cursing, people throwing negative energy at you. Sometimes it will even prevent kind of when you get caught in that current of random chaos type of thing. So check it out. I'll put a link in the description, and we will kind of go on to today's video. So the 72 Sigils of Power by Zanna Blaise. Let me show you the book real quick. See if I can get a good picture of this. Magic, Insight, Wisdom, and Change. And this is the back. Like all of their covers, they're pretty colorful. So just to kind of show you a particular page, this is how it kind of looks on the inside. I'm going to explain what all that is in a second. So we're talking about this particular book. It is 220 pages long. It's a little thicker than the average Gallery of Magic book. Now, when they're talking about the 72 Sigils of Power, they're talking about the 72 names of God in Hebrew. So it is written in Hebrew. And so the theory is that when you look at these names of God and you're holding a certain thought or intention, a certain frame of mind, then it can change you internally and through magic, and it could, in correspondence, change the outside world, your external environment. So, like I said, it was 220 pages. It is very easy to work through. Most of it is what I was showing you. It was a number of pages of the 72, and each page has particular powers and its particular name, and you kind of work through it in that fashion. One of the things that they have in the book, and they tell you, they make it easy for you as far as the pronunciation. So if you don't know Hebrew, that's fine. They kind of have the phonetics there to pronounce it correctly. Another thing that they have is you can choose whether, I'll put this up again so you can see this to another one. So it will say either contemplation magic or results magic. And there are different processes, but in all honesty, they're very similar. Kind of a 6-step process of, noticing how you feel when you look at it, kind of glancing at it, trying to capture the thought or the intention that is listed in here, and then stopping when it feels right. So you're doing some scanning with your eyes, you're holding a thought, and through this simple process, this is how the magic works. So it's a little bit different. As you can see, that there isn't a particular symbol with, okay, I've got to scan counterclockwise, I've got to read a lot from left to right, that sort of thing. Of course, it is Hebrew, and you've got to read it from left to right. But I mean, even reading isn't an appropriate word. Scanning your eyes over it. The idea is that the innermost self recognizes this and connects with the magic, and by going through their process, then your intention with which the magic comes from occurs in the external world. So if we were to kind of pick one, let's see if I can find this one. So for example, number 20, Paul. Name Paul gives you access to parts of yourself that are hidden, such as inner dreams and hopes. This connection enables you to recover yourself, giving up addictions and bad habits, or being resolute in the face of challenges. So it's actually, let's say, Pe, He, La. Contemplation magic, knowledge of yourself, hidden dreams, results magic, to be resolute, to recover the lost self, and to remove unwanted habits. So, and there is the sigil right there on the right. Now, to be honest, if you're looking for a particular intention, I don't think it really makes much of a difference whether you choose the results magic or the contemplation magic. It's very, very similar. So it would be better to sort for what you want and then go through the process. Because sometimes you can have certain goals and stuff in the results and not in the contemplation. But I don't think it really matters, to be honest with you. I've worked with this book, and it's always created, for those of y'all who like that magical feeling that occurs when you know something is happening, I get that from this book. In fact, I've felt it stronger from this book than other books from the Gallery of Magic. And that's not to say I didn't feel anything from their books, but I feel it a little stronger with this particular one. So I guess the verdict is that this magic is simple, it's easy to do. Don't let the thickness scare you. Most of it is the actual letters, the sigils, not so much the instructions. The instructions are very easy. In fact, I've said this again and again, that's one of the criticisms of the Gallery of Magic, that they've been, for some people, that they are, I guess, low on theory and explanation. They really seem to want to give you just enough knowledge to be operational and to make it work for you. So I think that when they created this book, that it followed the same suit. Also, when we're looking at the goals, let's look at something real quick. There'll be kind of like for this one, to generate ideas would be results magic, to think in an original way. So you would go ahead and project for that with this book, but there is doesn't seem any room for you to put in your own content. Okay, so to come up with something in an original way. But what if you're a writer and you want it to come in that specific way? I don't think that there is a way for that. It comes at the magic manifests as it is supposed to, and in its own way. So what also I think turns some people off is that there is a lack of specifics in this. They kind of give you a general outline, general guidelines on how to do it, and then you work it, and then what happens. So let me know in the comments if you've read this book and what you thought about it. And I'd be happy to read them and possibly comment. So again, if you're interested in a protection attunement, and this is the only reason why I put that in the shop is because people were requesting something. People are feeling vulnerable nowadays with so much going on that I decided to create one. So I hope that you all have a good rest of the week, and I will talk to you later. Take care. Bye-bye.